update, and if you're not following the Summoner's Code,
bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'd recommend it.
Make sure you follow it. We're going to have this Crystal Scar game going on for you soon. The map Crystal Scar, League of Legends Dominion. The
Crystal
game
Scar
type
Dominion
over here. Crystal Scar on my screen and
but
so 5 capture points, capture and defend. A little bit of a domination type of game. You see a lot of different things coming out of these teams. Usually we've seen a pretty big team fight up top with 3 members heading up that way. You'll see speed shrines on the map if you're just joining us. Apologies for that. You should have been here all weekend.
Yeah.
So you're going to see that happening at about, I think it's 2 minutes. The health relics spawn on the map, so you're able to go get health relics as well. If you're feeling like you just took a lot of damage, you can kind of dip into the town, get some health, and pop back out. And you can also deny resources that way if you pick the health up before somebody else, even with full HP. So there's a lot of different things that kind of connect and little nuances on Dominion as well.
Yeah.
And is our music all the way up?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I got a message on League of Legends that said, turn that ish up.
Well, we probably should, but that's max and the other sounds kind of low.
For sure.
So it should be readable.
Right.
So pretty interesting setups here. So we have pretty much pure offense team on Purple Team. We got Wukong, we got Shaco, we got Nocturne, LeBlanc, and Saber. So just damage, 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 damage. Mix of physical and magic. That is the Purple Team setup. Should be pretty strong. Over on blue, we've got Vladimir, Akali, Gangplank, Nasus, and Dr. Mundo. So a little bit more of a durable team. They've all got some way of getting a little bit bonus health or armor or magic resist. So they're going to be a little bit of a slightly more durable team. They'll still all pretty much offense geared. None of them really are a pure tank or anything. So it's going to be a pretty fast damage-dealing game. Should be pretty exciting.
Yes, indeed. We can see Nasus. Sam is going to go down to the bottom first. As you said, I said it before, we can see how they're kind of setting up on the fountains. Nocturne will also go down to that bottom one. So they're kind of positioning themselves right off the bat to be able to go wherever they want. You can see as the map is alive here on Crystal Scar, this old and beaten down mining town, as it regains its energy and tries to refuel. The Nexus is energizing up as the platform completes itself and allows these champions to be summoned into the map. All the summoners are ready and they have chose their champions. We've gone through them. They start at level 3, 1,375 gold for a new dynamic in the game to start yourself off really fast paced, allow you to get into a fight with the abilities you want to have and really get the nitty gritty started right away on Crystal Skull.
Indeed so. So we can see that the platforms are getting into place. Players are going to be ready to go on this one. Growl, says Wukong the Monkey King. I don't know if that's in character or not.
Yeah, I don't know if monkeys growl.
We should look this one up.
All right.
Okay.
We get the official.
Okay, yeah, can someone backstage tell us if monkeys growl? We'd love to be able to get that information to these guys. That would be really, really important. Cole looks at me and does this like weird menacing face. All right, anyway, Gangplank going to be fighting against Nocturne at the bottom of the map. We're going to see how that one plays out. Kismet starting that channel. Nocturne doing the same. Colt playing one of his own champions again. Seems he only really likes one style of champion, that's his. We got Shaco running up there. Puts it. Oh, that's a good Jack in the Box. You're going to see if they end up flanking around, they'll get feared. And no one's going to go that way because there's a guy there. Nice little spirit fire there from Nasus. Actually would, I believe, stop the channeling. And actually, no one even stopped him. So, bam, off the bat, blue team has captured the windmill. And oh my gosh, damage output. First blood already picked up. And that's just quite a good start. Here comes everybody. The Sanguine Pool coming out as well. And oh wow, this damage is massive. LeBlanc gets the kill onto Dr. Mundo. Now it's Shaco getting pretty much crushed in the face right now. But Wukong stopping Nasus. Nope, Nasus will pick up the kill, but Nasus is now incredibly low. LeBlanc picked up that one as well. And it looks like it's down to 2-2 here. Both teams have lost 2 guys. Nocturne fighting Gangplank down there. Nocturne actually out pushing, so we'll see if that plays out well. Still more damage coming out though. Nomcat Rainbow is about to drop, but Sanguine Pool's going to make him pretty safe. Neanderly going to maybe turn around. Nope, LeBlanc picking up a 3rd kill in a row. And that is a dead Monkey King, and that's going to be a very, very dead LeBlanc as well. So, nice job by Akali.
Indeed. Nocturne, Colt, and Kismet going at it down bottom. Nocturne and GP back and forth. Looks like Nocturne was able to push the lane a little bit and actually get those minions to cut down the capture point down to about 25%, but it is still in favor of the blue team. It has to be brought all the way to a neutralized position to not count the points. Right now it is 3-2 captures in favor of blue. They will be ticking 1 per second onto the purple team. And we will see LeBlanc coming back out to go top lane. Sivir and Shaco ready to take over that top one.
I've heard many pronunciations. I've never heard Shaco. So.
Oh.
Anyway, looks like though the neutralization has happened for blue team. That they did lose that bottom left point for a short time. Though actually it went back on the bottom right as well, so it is still 2-1. Colt trying to run away, puts that shield on. Ignite of course goes through that, and Vladimir putting out some damage. That will be a kill. Nice job by these guys. and they're going to retake that point. Wukong the Monkey King actually losing to Gangplank, so it's going to be a 3-cap pretty soon. The windmill has been taken by purple, but guess what, guys? Blue team going to take 3-2, so they're going to be pretty happy with that one.
It's a very
Got the gun in the air.
Yeah, right. He's ready to fire off the ultimate, if anything. So it looks like top actually pretty solidly captured by minions there as well, as it was already in red, but if anything were to happen, they had a good minion wave there. And as you can see, as the minion wave comes up, it dies, and another one spawns to go to the next one. So you always have a fresh minion wave after capturing a point to head to the next one. If you own the next one, then they're going to spawn from that further one to the closest of the opposing point. So that's how the minions work. You'll kind of see them die off into a lane once they reach it, and then the next point will spawn the minion. So we see Akali and LeBlanc going at it up top as everybody's starting to congregate around that top area. Leslie looking to get out of that shroud right now, but she's doing a good amount of damage. Gets the mark of the assassin on, focusing LeBlanc very well in the fight overall. And it looks like they are going to cause Shaco to deceive here and just to get out of that fight. Very nice job. Kismet turns around, complimenting his team's defense to the offensive capture.
Nice job by Nocturne. Has pushed through the bottom side. Dr. Mundo will show up to try to defend that, but still going to get some nice damage here at least. Go for the channel. Has got it 3/4 of the way done. Mundo will show up. Nice little spell shield there. Might as well block the damage. You're going to be counted anyway. You might as well. Going to walk back, kill the minion waves off. Will get 1 or 2 last hits. A little bit of gold there. Melee ones are worth 60. The range ones are worth 30. So you could farm minions if you want to. So it's me basically, and all you do is farm minions. You can do that. But Sivir and LeBlanc going to push through. Nass is incredibly low. Will not quite land that one. And now Gangplank saying hello and thank you very much. Going to try to kill Sivir. Still won't quite do that one. And Nocturne not in a good place. Though that fear will happen. And Wukong will pick up that kill. So nice job with these guys. 2 versus 2. Pick up 2 kills. And they're going to move on and take the capture point. Nice job with these two. They're going to set that channel, and yes, that will be theirs pretty securely. So, great job.
Quest points are up, and it looks like, as we saw last time, randomly the purple team got the capture top, but now it is the quest for blue to hold that top capture point. Very advantageous for them. Drill is the one to capture, and that's going to be a little bit tougher as well for the blue team because they have to go all the way across the map. So the difficulty of the windmill is also, kind of reflected with the difficulty of the capture point that was given to blue team. So each one kind of even on there as a minion in the middle. Minions are in the middle, and it looks like they may get a push here from Sivir. She's just going to go ahead, get a quick nuke out, and start to push them up the lane. Nocturne and Mundo looking to go for these middle relics.
Let's see, they're going to start pushing around back and forth the top middle of the map, the 2-on-2, now 3-on-2. Purple team going to start playing aggressively. Shaco making a clone as well. This is a pretty hurt Vladimir right now. They're going to try to go for the capture point. The minions are quite massive. And they're not going to be taken down all that quickly. So they might get the neutralize just in time. It's ticking down farther and farther. They will get that one. And here comes more pain coming in. Gangplank will fall. Sivir picking up 2 kills so far. And going to keep jumping onto Mundo. LeBlanc kind of hurt. And Mundo will fall. And now it's Akali. And Akali will drop. So 4 kills in a row, quadra kill for Sivir, and that is the top point. That is the quest, 353 to 408, and the neutralize actually on the left-hand side as well. Nocturne going to take that refinery.
Yeah, it was a very good fight up top. It seemed that as Blue took that windmill, as they were trying to hold their own point, they put them all in one spot. LeBlanc was able to quickly shift to that position. It did so much damage that it really lost on that point, as Sivir was able to really auto-attack everybody and nuke them down quickly. So very well played there to get that group countered with a lot of damage as they were capturing the point. Looks like now that they have captured the quest point, as the fight is bottom, you can see the buff over the purple team, the mark of the Conqueror giving them a little bit of extra, 10% extra damage, and they are going to neutralize and take this point. 4 seconds up. A little bit of help from the minions, as you can see a burst every time the minion attacks it. The Gangplank ulti coming out, but I don't think it'll be enough, and it will to stop the capture. Almost takes down Sivir. Looks like it could drop Shaco. One more shot. He gets that one, but Sivir stepping just outside the attack range. The 5 cap now for purple.
Yeah, great job by them. They pushed that one through. 349 to 322, doing a wonderful job there so far. They've got to stop Gangplank. It's going to get the neutralized. You took way too long to do this, LeBlanc. You're silly. And we'll keep the tether there. Gangplank going to shoot her in the face. We'll get the kill. And now he's going to capture one the rest of the way. Purple team going to try to defend. You see Nocturne against 2, misses that Q. Nice job blocking the Wither though, and the fear goes off, and he's going to still stop these, pop the ult, still doing a bunch of damage. Shouldn't be able to win 1v2, but again, he's going for time. The longer he can hold this point, the better it is. Again, stops that capture. And there comes Wukong onto the side. There's the ignite. That will be a dead Nomcat. And they're going to now move on towards Nocturne. Nocturne surviving, and Nath is actually the one who dropped. And now Wukong going to come by, getting hit up by that Akali. Some pretty good pain there. Decoy being used, keeping him alive. Still 3-2. The backdoor capture top, of course, did happen earlier by Gangplank, but Shaco going to make his way over to keep that one alive. Now Wukong going to see if he's going to defend this. He will, using that E, hitting them all. And it's going to be a lot of pain now, as Dr. Mundo has made his way into this fight as well. You have to be a little bit careful about this one. Pain going off. Oh, you are so incredibly low, and Gangplank does pick up that kill. Nice job there, dropping Nocturne, but here comes more damage output as Wukong in the middle of everything. It looks like Akali will fall. Wukong still alive somehow. Will now drop down. Gangplank picking that one up. Now a 3 versus 2, maybe 3 versus 3 on the right-hand side of the map, and actually they're going to run away from it. Good kill from LeBlanc on the Gangplank, but Dr. Mundo going to take that point back. Good job there. Grab that point.
Blue team, or purple team, finding a lot of dominance in this, and I wouldn't say the shifty team, but the team that is allowed to, deceive. LeBlanc can also shift as well, kind of like an arcane shift. And a lot of these people can just dive and do a lot of fast movements, and they're able to get themselves around the map, control their points, and they're very effective at defending. LeBlanc can get in there and AoE stop a capture. Shaco can get in there and box a capture. There are a lot of good things coming out of the purple team right now, and you can see the dominance it's putting onto this map. Until the blue team figures out how to negate what they're doing, they're really going to have to be careful and, work in twos, leaving one bottom so they can really focus on every point and not spread themselves too thin.
Yeah, and let's see, we see LeBlanc taking a lot of shots to the face as Gangplank doing a good job. That Sanguine Blade giving him a nice lifesteal with those attacks. One thing in Dominion, we have new items. One of them is called the Sanguine Blade. Big Bloodthirst without having to kill minions to stack it up, and instead it works a little bit more like Gibson's Rage Blade, and you kind of have that item going through a big AD lifesteal guy. And Wukong's going to pick up one kill, going to move on, should stop the minions, and actually, yeah, it's just a fully neutralized point. The minions kind of all just going to disintegrate here. And here we go, going to move back in, doing a lot of damage to Dr. Mundo. Mundo will pop his ultimate, though. That's probably going to be a pretty safe guy. Let's see what they can do. Doing a little bit of damage here, running away from the decoy. No health relic is alive, and wow, Wukong doing still more damage, chasing down this Mundo. Not in a happy place. Nasus hasn't grabbed up this middle buff. He's now going to try to jump down onto Sivir. Sivir trying to run from now. Will be able to so far. Taking more damage. There's the Wither into her face. And, oh, hello. I am Akali, and you are dead. And Blue Team has taken that point, although during that whole time, looks like Nocturne did grab the bottom left, did grab the quarry. And so still, Purple Team, 307 to 160, is very much in the advantage right now.
Yeah, they are. They're like right up in the face of the Fountain of Blue Team. Not too much farther Nocturne can go. That first step, he is going to get hit by the Fountain Laser. So he is playing very aggressive right now, knowing that they can come out. He only has to take a few steps back, really, shielding up that damage from the ultimate. Very nice job on the Plague from Vladimir, and he was able to take him down quite quickly coming off the platform. The bottom 2 points grab now for the purple team. A little different. Usually you don't see the top 3 captured for a team, but blue team was able to pull it off, and whatever they can do right now is really going to help them. They are down by over 140, and they really need to get some points back in their favor.
Yeah, let's see what they can do. He's going to sit here still, try to hold this point. It is, 2 to 3 in Blue's favor, as you said, and they're going to try to get the capture back to them. They have fought everyone back. They're going to kick this one down to themselves. Oh, wow, you're taking a lot of damage now. But there we go. Nice jump there in from Nocturne. He's 1v2 right now. It's rather unsafe. That shield goes up. It won't block much of anything. Dr. Mundo misses the briefcase, but another health relic being popped up, and he's still buying time quite successfully, actually. He's kiting them extremely well, staying out of range of Vladimir and dodging the briefcases from Mundo, and he's keeping this point, and his team is up 3-2, and they're still sieging up top as well. It's going to be 4-1 unless someone stops them. It's a really, really good play from Nocturne. Pops in there, does a lot of damage. They actually have picked up one. Vladimir does drop down, though Nocturne falls. Poor Shaco not in good shape at all, gets completely crushed there by Nasus. Says thank you very much, but I'll take that, and Mundo will take that point. 3-2 going to be for Purple Team still as they take the top middle. Actually, no, they're getting stopped. 3-2.
Yeah, it looks like it's 50% on the neutralized, and if it's not captured, it will start to tick down. And there they are. They are going to shut that one down. They're going to bring it back into their favor. Nasus is doing a great job. I figured he was going to go down there for the fight, but I did not think he was going to shred that much damage out to Sivir. A very nice capture down bottom. It looks like Blue Team is starting to grab a hold, and now they got a 4-point as they neutralize the Boneyard, bring it back into their favor. This is exactly the momentum they needed here as they move into the 13th minute of this game. It's really only a 20-minute average here in Dominion, so they know they do not have that much time to really put down a hurt on the purple team.
Yeah, very true. Shaco. Oh, nice. There's Shaco's capture animation. He's freaking going crazy. Look at this guy. He's all about that capture. He's really excited. He does take that one, and they're going to bring the Boneyard back into the purple team. Nice job. And there's a fight going off in the middle of the map. This Nocturne, so incredibly low, does in fact die to all the members of the blue team right there. 4 assists. Look at their portraits. It's awesome. And Nasus is dominating. He is destroying faces right now.
Yeah, well, it was 146 points ahead. They now have brought down to a 100-point deficit. Blue team is slowly chipping away at the health of the purple team's nexus. We got a big fight going on here. Sullivan finally goes down. Akali falls in from I believe an Ignite. Wukong for an attack on his clone. And we will see what he can do to hold off this point. LeBlanc is there, and she did it again, flashing in there with her ability, doing the AoE damage, and it really just makes the other team, you know, second guess what they're about to do, the aggressiveness they're putting out, and LeBlanc doing a very good job of putting out that front end burst.
You guys can do about this. The Gangplank fighting Nocturne. Vladimir in the wings as well. 2v1's going to be strong for them. A nice little spell shield right there. And yeah, Vlad will not chase, blowing through the pool for almost no reason. Like going off, Nasus still very, very beefy. You've got to be afraid of this one. And yeah, LeBlanc falls right away. Nasus trucking across the map, doing some cool things. And the Nexus is still ticking down. It's 121 to 193. It's still the advantage for blue team. Although he's about to drop down. Wukong doing a lot of damage. Akali joining the fray, but getting knocked into the air, but still going to drop this Wukong most likely. Yes, we'll pick up that kill. Needs to start chanting on the point or she'll die. There you go, just in time. Gets that one with almost no health left. Good play there. Now Sivir fighting. Dr. Mundo getting pushed away from his point.
Wow, they're down to 50-point deficit right now. A very good job by the blue team, just absolutely throwing off the purple team. They had a really good job at where they were, but now the blue team is playing that game that I said before you can do when you have this much control, is you make the team go where you want. If you want to show up bottom, you're guarding that. They have to send at least 2 down there to take that away from you. So it's going to be very difficult for Purple to come back on this one. They're only 30 points away right now from being all tied up. Mundo and Nocturne going at it head-to-head. Colt picks up some health. He gets the fear, but Mundo coming out with that burning agony the entire time is going to do some good damage. They finally thwart the captures, bring it back to the 3-2. Purple team kind of where they want to be. Now they really need to play the defense.
Yep, they're winning by 30 capture points and about a 30 Nexus health, and they've got 1 capture point. Going to push on through, but Nasus is such a force to be reckoned with, destroying Wukong right now. Dr. Mundo picking up a kill onto Sivir at the top of the map, and that's going to be really good for blue team. They're going to turn this 3-2 into a 4-1 if they're not interrupted. LeBlanc really playing evasive. There we go, gets a channel stop, pops the ult, but yeah, you're pretty dead right there. Nasus picking up another kill for that one. Shaco trying to stop from the top, not quite able to though. The points are getting neutralized over and over, and blue team poised to take a pretty good advantage. You can see that Nocturne not actually stopping Akali, actually getting shoved around, and that's going to be your death.
Oh, Nasus
the Fountain Laser hitting him pretty hard, but he's going to stay alive just barely, and now drop down. Instead, we're picking up a kill on that one. Nasus, of course, just got that earlier kill on a Nocturne. 2-1. Akali coming back in here now. 4-1 capture situation. Definitely wants to build as much time for herself as possible.
Almost got stuck inside that ulti, not what you want to do. It gets tough once you get popped up. And looking for a 5 cap here, it looks like there was way too much focus on bottom from the purple team, and they have just been absolutely overthrown here on the Crystal Scar. The town is now, actually they have finally grabbed Boneyard back, so they have a little solidification there on the position for the map. So we're going to have to see what they can do. They are now down by at least 30 points from being up 146.
Wow, that's a lot. That's quite the swing. Blue team doing a wonderful job here. So they're going to start pushing on through. They do have enough numbers to take this point back to themselves. Shaco's backdooring top, so they should solidify their position. They should be able to turn this one back, 3-2 for themselves, turn it away from the 4-1, and get it back into the game. But Dr. Mundo plus Gangplank does a lot of good things. Uh-oh, Sivir, you are very, very low, and you will in fact drop down to a Dr. Mundo crit. And he says, thank you very much, and we'll continue moving on. Nasus actually barely winning that point at bottom, and will get the capture at 180 health left. That's real close.
You know, you really can keep focus here if you're the team with the more captures. I mean, it sounds easier, but you can send one person to a point just to defend it. You can really have the advantage of what's going on the map, knowing that you may go down, but it's going to take a lot of time for the enemy team to capture. So as you said before, Freak, just buy yourself time, buy your team time, and that's exactly what the blue team is doing. They're making sure if they lose one, you know what, they're going to cap one. Top is being hit right now, but they're also hovering right over the drill. They're also ready to take bottom again. So it's always a very back and forth game, and that's the way you need to play it. Right now, looking really grim for the purple team though. 110 to 10.
Yeah, they're going down faster and faster. It's still basically a 4-0 right now. 5x health left. There's almost no way they can come back from this one too. And there's the 0. That is GG. I actually managed to pan my map around, and nice. I broke the camera panning by panning the map. That was good. But the next has blown up. Blue team 5-0 on the day. Nice job by these guys. And good job. Good job.
Indeed,
good
a very good game overall.
Yeah.
Blue team taking that one again. They were able to come back from a very big lead on that, or a very big deficit, I should say, 146 behind, and they're able to come back very big.